Okay, so we're gonna get started in just a minute here. Test, 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 test. So find your comfortable spot and have a seat. And we're going to begin with breathing. So sit up straight, lift your chest, relax your shoulders. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. Breathing naturally, not forcing or rushing the air. As you need to inhale, fill your lungs completely with air. And when you're ready to exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your mouth open, squeezing out all of the air on the exhale. With each inhale, allow your spine to get longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel the ground under you where you're sitting. Navel expands on the inhale and contracts on the exhale. Now in the next inhale, we're gonna raise our arms and hands above our head. If you'd like, you can move your arms to cactus position, but if you can, raise them above your head. Bring the palms of your hands together as you inhale through your nose, and when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands back down. Try and move with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Breathing through your nose now. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Now, in your next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. Breathing through your nose. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose, moving with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. Now straighten your arms out in front of you with the palms of your hands touching. And we're going to inhale as we allow our wrists to guide us as far back as we can. And then exhale as we bring our wrists back together, fingers pointing away. On the inhale, our fingers are pointing in, arms are straight, reach back as far as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, point the fingers away, arms straight as you bring your wrists back together. Inhaling out, breathing through your nose, and exhaling in. Flexing your wrists as much as you can. Now pause with your hands facing each other, arms straight in front of you. And now this time we're going to inhale and reach our arms as far back as we can. And as we exhale, we're going to wrap our arms around our chest, grab our shoulder blades with our hands, and lower our chin to our chest. Breathing through our nose. Breathing naturally. Now lift your chin, observe which arm is on top, and then inhale, reach as far back as you can, and exhale, place the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades, lower your chin to your chest, and breathe naturally through your nose. Now lift your chin and inhale one more time. And exhale, bring your hands down in front. And we're going to now get up into tabletop position on all fours. Spread your knees under your hips. Place your hands with your fingers spread wide under your shoulders. Check that your index fingers are facing forward. And rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your knees. Keeping our arms straight, we're going to do cat-cow. Our head moves last. We're going to first begin by inhaling and arching our lower spine as much as we can, and then lifting our head. When you're ready to exhale, tighten your gluteal muscles as you pull your navel in toward your spine. Arch your upper back like a cat and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine again and lift your head. Again, on the exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, tighten our gluteal muscles as we arch our upper back toward the sky and lower our head. Continue breathing as you move, inhaling, lifting the head, exhaling as we lower. Moving your spine as much as you can. One more time in each direction. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale our right arm and left leg, opposite arm and leg, pulling our navel in toward our spine as we reach as much as we can, and then exhale, lowering it down. When you're ready to inhale, lift the left arm and right leg parallel to the floor, reaching as much as you can with your navel pulled in toward your spine. Exhale when you're ready, lowering it down. Continue moving with your breath, inhaling out and exhaling in. No rush, move with your breath. Pulling the navel in toward the spine. One more time on each side. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now we're going to sit back in child's pose, so spread your knees wide, bring your feet together behind you, lower your hips to your heels, and then lower your torso and forehead down to the mat, and breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge, bringing our hands up into prayer posture. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. Relax your hips. Breathe through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale as you reach, exhale as you bend forward, placing your hands on the floor. You can get onto your fingertips if you need to. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward. When you're ready, inhale up into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor Pull your right foot back and pause in a tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, and we're going to do puppy pose. So we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, keeping our knees under our hips in the air, lowering our torso and forehead down to the mat. Breathing through your nose. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands, opening up your shoulders. And then pull your navel in as you lift up and walk your hands back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward again and come on up into a lower left lunge. Now from here, if you'd like, you can put something soft under your right knee. I'm on a double mat, so I'm not going to worry about it. Make sure your left foot and your right knee are wide enough apart so that you can keep your balance. And then from here, we're just going to relax our left forearm on our left thigh. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. And we're going to place our right hand on our right hip, breathing naturally through our nose, turning our torso to the right side of the room, and then stretching our right arm back toward our right foot. Now you can stay here if you'd like. If you'd like to go further, you can bend your right knee, grab your right ankle or foot. And breathe through your nose. Try and relax your hips. Breathe into any tension you may feel. And then release your right foot. Turn your torso back to the front and bring your hands in the prayer posture. Take a moment to breathe through your nose. Prayer posture is a balancing mudra. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor. And we're going to pull our left foot back, bring our right foot forward. Again, make sure your right foot and your left knee are wide enough apart and that your right knee is above your right ankle. And come on up into a lower right lunge with your hands in prayer posture. And then from here, we're going to relax our right forearm on our right thigh, place our left hand on our left hip, and then slowly turn our torso to the left side of the room. And then from here, we're going to stretch our left arm back toward our left foot. And if you'd like, you can bend your left leg, grab your left ankle or foot. Breathing through your nose. Breathing into any tension you feel. And then release your left foot, turn your hands and torso back to the front, bring your hands in prayer posture, and breathe through your nose. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hands down to the floor, push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And from here, we're going to spread our knees wide, bring our feet together and sit back in child's pose, relaxing our torso and forehead down to the ground, breathing through our nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, I'm going to turn sideways. You can do puppy pose again, or you can do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, get onto the balls of your feet. Check that your fingers are spread wide and your index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and elbows toward your knees. And from here, we're going to push the floor away as we lift our hips into the air, keeping our knees bent. We're going to alternate lifting our heels, stretching the backs of our legs, opening up our shoulders, relaxing our neck, breathing through our nose as we walk the dog in downward dog. When you're ready, just bend your knees and focus on pushing the floor away, relaxing your shoulders, and opening up your arms. One more breath. And then bend your knees, come back to tabletop position, and take a moment to just breathe. And then from here, we're gonna sit down with our feet out in front of us. Inhale your hands up toward the ceiling and exhale them down. Now keeping your neck and spine in alignment, we're going to inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, tilt your torso, keeping your neck and spine in alignment over your legs. Lower your arms to the outside of your legs. Try and bring your elbows to the ground as you lift your chest on the inhale and exhale, relaxing down. Try not to bend your head, lifting your chest and relaxing your torso. With each exhale, take long, deep breaths. And then pull your navel in as you inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands down by your side. And then from here, we're going to spread our feet wide. With your hands behind you, fingertips pointing away. Take a moment to just observe your body. Toes pointing toward the ceiling, your sit bones are on the ground, neck and spine in alignment. Inhale as you lift your chest, not your head, but lift your chest. And then exhale as you gently use your hands to help guide your torso forward. Go as far as you can on the exhale and just breathe. If you're far enough forward, you can bring your arms in front. If you'd like to grab your feet or toes, you can do that as well. Try and lift your chest on the inhale and exhale, relax your torso down. Not bend your head. Keep your neck and spine in alignment. Taking long, deep breaths. Now we're going to slowly walk our hands to our left leg, bring our arms to the outside of our left leg. Inhale, lifting our chest, and exhale, relaxing down. Inhale again, and exhale, relaxing down. And then slowly walk our hands to our right leg, bringing our arms to the outside of our right leg. Inhale, lifting your chest toward your front of your foot. And on the exhale, relaxing your torso down over your legs as much as you can. Don't force anything. Follow your breath. Allow your breath to guide you. And then walk your hands back to the center. And then pull your navel in as you sit up. Inhale, lift your hands up. And exhale, lower them down by your side. Now we're going to bring our feet together and take our left foot to the outside of our right thigh, keeping our left knee in the air. So our right leg is straight, our left knee is in the air. If you'd like, you can bend your right leg. Just make sure that your hips are on the ground if you're bending your leg. Sit up straight, relax. Breathe, inhale and exhale through your nose. Try and relax your hips as much as possible. Take your left hand behind your left hip. Take your right arm to the right side of your body. Inhale as you sit up straight. Exhale as you gently twist to the left side, wrapping your right arm around the top of your left knee. Inhaling and exhaling, gently twisting. And if you'd like, you can take your left arm behind your torso and grab your right hip with your left hand. And if you'd like, you can take your right arm to the outside of your left thigh for a deeper twist. The right arm. And then release, come all the way around to the right side. Straighten out your legs, gently lift your knees up and down. And we're going to switch sides. So place your right foot on the outside of your left leg. And if you'd like, you can keep your left leg straight, or you can bend your left leg. If you're bending it, just make sure both hips are on the ground. With the right knee in the air, take your right hand behind you for support near your right hip. So the right knee is in the air, the right hand is behind you for support, and the left arm is to the left side of your body. Inhale with a straight spine, and exhale as you turn your torso to the right side, wrapping your left arm around your right knee, turning your torso to the right side. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting. And if you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso, grab your left hip with your right hand. Inhaling with a straight spine, exhaling, gently twisting. If you'd like a deeper twist, you can take your left arm to the outside of your right thigh. Breathing through your nose. Keeping your hips on the ground, both hips on the ground. One more breath. And release, come all the way around to the left side. Straighten out your legs, gently lift your knees up and down. And then we're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together. If you'd like, you can place a pillow or a block under your thighs if your knees are in the air. Imagine your knees are pressing against a wall. That will help lower them. Sit up straight, lift your chest. Take a moment to just breathe. Breathe and relax. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use our arms to help guide our legs down as we lift our chest and inhale. And exhale, gently leaning forward. Try not to bend your head, but just lean your torso forward. With each exhale, go as far as you can and then just breathe. Don't try and force anything. Just go as far as you can and breathe. Follow your breath. Allow your breath to help your body release tension. And then release, bring your knees together and walk yourself to the front of your mat with your knees bent. And then bring your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your chest. And from here, we're going to tilt back as we lift the heels of our feet off the ground. And then if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. And if you fall out, get back in. Try and straighten out your legs. And then lower your feet, grab your wrists or elbows and relax. Now reach down and grab your toes with your fingers. Sit up straight. Walk your feet in toward your hips. You might find that if you separate your feet, it might be easier to keep your balance. Inhale as you lift your chest and pull your navel in. And then when you're ready, lift the heels of your feet off the ground, using your toes to help anchor you. Find your balancing point as you straighten out your legs. And then bend your legs back, put your feet on the floor, grab your elbows or wrists, and relax for a moment. And then move your arms parallel to the floor again. Inhale and exhale as you slowly, with control, bring your spine down to the floor and stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now, walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And you can keep your feet together if you'd like. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. And exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side. And you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees and head back to the center. Lower your arms down near your torso and walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to lift our hips off the ground on the inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to lower our hips an inch away from the ground. So it helps if your feet are under your knees. When you inhale, tighten your gluteal muscles as you lift. And on the exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground. Follow your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down an inch away from the ground. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground, and we're going to move our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers. As you inhale and exhale through your nose, lifting your hips. Gluteal muscles are tight. We're pushing our heels of our feet into the floor. One more breath. And then on the next exhale, we're going to take our arms from under our hips and lower our hips all the way down to the ground. And then we're going to straighten out our right leg, keeping our left foot and knee on the knee bent. Left foot on the ground, knee bent. Right leg straight. Take a moment to observe your right leg. It should be straight on the ground. Lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers on your left shin, just below your left knee. Relax your left foot. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder, keeping your right leg on the ground, keeping your hips on the ground, gently pulling with each exhale while you keep your leg on the ground. Breathing into any tension you feel, relaxing your feet. And then release, lower your left foot, release your hands from your left shin, straighten out your left leg on the ground, and bend your right knee, placing your right foot on the ground. Lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee on your right shin. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. Breathing through your nose. With each exhale, gently pulling. Go as far as you can, and then just breathe. Relax your feet. And release, lower your right foot down to the ground, bend your left knee so both knees are bent. And then inhale as you lift your feet and your hands into the air. Bend your knees as you grab the outer edges of your feet, pull them down into happy baby pose. And from here, we're gonna rock side to side by lifting our feet, massaging our spine, releasing any tension we feel. If you'd like, you can rock up and down as well, vertically along your spine, releasing any tension you may feel. Moving around as much as you can. And then inhale your feet and hands into the air. Exhale, lower them down. Straighten your body out on your mat. And we're going to do the final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana, a conscious relaxation. So close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso, with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Eyes are closed, and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees and your calves. Relax your ankles and relax your toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, move your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our hands above our head, and then exhale with a strong breath through our mouth as we lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final breath. Go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.